Well, heavy construction could soon be coming to I-35. That's because TxDOT is considering adding toll lanes to ease downtown traffic. Is their plan to fix morning and evening commute slowdowns? And here to discuss the $8 billion plan with us today is State Senator Kirk Watson. So glad to have you with us.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Glad that you are here. Now, I know you made this announcement yesterday.
Right.
Talk to us a little bit more about this possibility.
Well, first of all, everyone that ever gets on I-35 wants something done to get it fixed. And we've been working on a long-term effort to come up with a plan that will do a couple of things. One is it will increase capacity, but more importantly, increase mobility.
Okay.
It will allow for greater transit, and what we will also be able to do is lower it through the downtown area, including taking away those big ramps. So what would happen is in the downtown area, you would see an increase in general purpose lanes, in other words, those free lanes that are there, but you would also get 2 new managed lanes, 2 going north and 2 going south, so 4 total, in addition to the frontage roads that are already there.
Okay, and we're talking about the possibility of removing the upper decks as well?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So the way this would have to be done, the initial effort you would have these express lanes, if you will, through the downtown area, and there'd be 2 and 2 from basically Old Torf up to MLK. And then the next step would be to take out those upper decks. You would also have a single express lane that would run all the way down to William Cannon and up to 290, the Runberg area.
Okay, and what's the plan to manage all of the traffic backup during the construction?
Well, there's going to, there's no way to fix a road without doing damage to the road. Sure. That's unfortunate. So part of the planning process is, or the timing of this is, that what we want to do is we want to make sure that 183 is complete. And there's a lot of construction being done by the Regional Mobility Authority to get that completed. So the goal is to not start the construction on that part of the downtown area until you actually have 183. That's not perfect, but that's a good way to at least allow for an alternative route.
Okay, $8 billion.
Right.
How are we paying for that?
Well, it would be paid out over a long period of time.
Okay.
You would have it there would be a number of potential funding sources, including the tolls that you would collect on the managed lanes. But it'd be loans, potential loans from the government, the federal government, and hopefully there will be an infrastructure plan that comes out of this administration that will be a part of it. But you would have to have a number of funding sources, but we feel comfortable we've identified the first slug of those funding sources that would get this started.
Okay, and we're talking about a start date in 2021.
Around 2021.
Still a lot of time and a lot of discussion on this.
Yeah, well, there will be discussion, and I'm glad you bring that up, because the environmental process is ongoing. And when we talk about the environmental process, that is the public process where the public will have an opportunity to comment to TxDOT on what's going on.
All right, thanks so much. Well,
my pleasure.
I appreciate that. Let's